Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Come learn and grow with me. So today I actually want to talk with you a little about death and how when it is our time to go, we just go, it's inevitable. Like when it is our time, it is our time to leave this world. And I have the perfect example to share with you today of something I saw happen the other day. And I thought it was just so crazy and mind-blowing, and it reminded me of when my dad passed, and he wasn't ready to go. When my dad passed, it was a little over a year ago. He died September 20th, 2019, and he was not ready to go, and we were not ready to let go of him. We weren't. And it's been a journey. It's been a very, very big process of grieving, because grieving is a process, and only you can go through it yourself. Nobody can tell you how to grieve or how to go through it or what it's going to be like, because it's different for everybody. And I've definitely learned that through my journey as well. And the other day I was driving to a friend's house, and I happened to see this hawk coming down from the sky, and I was wondering what it was doing, because I was driving on the highway. So I was watching it, and I was like, what is that hawk doing? And I happened to see it go after this squirrel. So this squirrel ran, and it totally dodged the hawk. It ran away from the hawk because it saw the hawk coming, because it was this smart little squirrel. And then the poor little squirrel got hit by a truck right in front of me. In the other lane on the other side of the road, and I heard the crunch of the poor little squirrel, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, that is so crazy. And I was just like, well, when death comes, it surely comes. Like, either way, that squirrel died. It would have either got eaten by the hawk, but instead it dodged the hawk and it got hit by a truck, and now I'm sure the hawk probably went back and ate it after the cars were gone as well. So it just goes to show you guys that when death is meant for us, when we're meant to cross over and leave this world, we do. Regardless, whether we're ready, whether the people we love and know are ready or not, when it is our time, we go. And the thing about death is, most of the time it's because we're so attached to people, and that is why it is so hard, and that's why we go through a grieving process, because we are so attached to that person. Like, I was very, very attached to my father, and in the end days, months, weeks, me and my father got really, really close. We spent almost all our time together, and so it became really, really hard for me to let him go when it was time to let him go, when he did pass away. So I just want you guys to know that it's okay to grieve, and death is okay. It's a part of life. Death is a part of life, and we have to accept that. And it does take time. It takes time to let go of things. It takes time to let go of anything, not just people, but it takes time to let go of anything. So my message for you today is, don't worry so much. Don't always be worried about death, because there's no point in worrying about it. When it happens, it's going to happen regardless, whether you worried about it or whether you didn't. So enjoy your life more. Definitely, if you are grieving and going through grief right now, know that there are better days coming. Know that time does heal things, and know that you too can heal yourself. You can let go of things. Yes, it's a process. You have to go through the process of letting go. But once you let go fully and you're fully healed, you will feel so, so much better. And how do you know when you're healed? How do you know when you've let something go? When you can talk about it and you don't cry, or you don't get upset, or, you just feel better about it. That is how you know when you've let go of something, when it no longer bothers you. Because when you, something really, really bothers you, like that somebody did or said, or a situation happened, and every single time you think about it, it just drives you insane. It makes you angry, or it makes you sad, or whatever the emotion may be that's attached to it. That is when you know that you're holding on to something, and that is when you need to let go. And one thing that's really, really, really helped me let go is the crystal Moldavite. Now, the funny thing about Moldavite is I bought a piece a while ago, a little tiny piece, my first Moldavite crystal, because it is a more expensive crystal, and it actually disappeared. But I found out, because I've done a lot of research on it, and I was wondering, why did my Moldavite disappear? And it turns out a lot of people have their Moldavite disappear. So what I did is I went down to the crystal shop, and I got myself a bigger piece of Moldavite. And this one has not disappeared, so I'm so, so happy. And it's a bigger piece, and it's helped me a lot to let go, you guys. So definitely work on letting go. And if you can, go get yourself a piece of Moldavite crystal, because that really helps you to let go. Another thing that helps you let go is the Ho'oponopono mantra. You can listen to that over and over again, and that really does help you to let go. It helps you to forgive people, and it helps you to let go of things. I sleep to Ho'oponopono mantra whenever I feel like I need to let something go or I need to forgive someone and I'm having a hard time with it, because it is really hard to forgive people sometimes when they've wronged us or when we feel like they've wronged us, because everything really is a lesson. So we're constantly learning and growing, and that's what we're here to do, is to learn and grow and learn how to do things better. So know that if you're grieving, and it's okay to grieve, you're going to get through this, though. I want you to know that. I want you to know that you're going to get through this. You're going to come out a better person. You're going to come out a stronger person. And the one thing that my dad's death did teach me was to be stronger. It made me way stronger. It made me realize that if I can go through this, I can get through anything in my life, because that was a very, very painful part of my life. To watch my dad suffer was very, very painful. So it took a lot to let go of that, and to heal from that, because it was very dramatic and sudden, and I wasn't sure how to cope with it at first. So I went through the emotions, and I just did what I could. I calmed myself as I could, and I felt everything I needed to feel, and I went through all the emotions, and sometimes, things remind you of it, and you're just like, wow, look what I've overcome, look what I've gone through, and still I'm here. I'm still here, you guys. So I want you to know, no matter what you're going through, you're going to get through it, because you're strong. You are so strong. You're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you feel. Know that. Know that you have so much strength inside you, and that you've endured so many things. So just keep going. Just keep going and smile as much as possible. Think about the happy things in life. Think about the things that have changed you, have moved you, have made you a better person. And I have become a better person from it. I've become a stronger person. I've become way more independent. And it makes you grow, you guys. It does. As much as we don't want to grow sometimes, because growth sometimes can be painful. We all do. We all do grow in our own directions, okay? So know that it's okay to grieve. It's okay, and know that death will come when it's meant to come, but it's not to be feared. Death is not something to fear, because it's a part of life, and it's a great part of life, for those people that have transformed. I'm sure they're so happy that they've transformed and they're not stuck here anymore, because the earth can be painful at times. Feel all those emotions, and to go through the things we experience, sometimes life can be painful, and we have to accept that. We have to go through the emotions, and we have to release them, and we have to let go of them, because when we hold on to things, it is not good for us. And that's when our chakras come out of alignment, and we can experience dis-ease, which is disease, or we can get sick. And that is when our chakras are out of alignment with our true soul and how we're supposed to be, because we're supposed to let things go. It's like if you had, I don't know, something, and you just never let go of it, and you just held on to it your whole life, and you couldn't go anywhere without it. That's an attachment. And so many of us have attachments, and it's similar to that. So if you don't let it go, it kind of becomes part of you. And if it's not a good part, then why are you holding on to it? Why would you hold on to something that would cause you so much pain when you could just forgive it, let it go, and be free from that burden or from that thing that pulls you down? So let go, you guys. Learn to let go of things, because letting go it's amazing. When you let go of things, it's amazing. You can be free and peaceful, because we all need peaceful days. We all need peace of mind, right? That is the ultimate goal, inner peace for everyone, right? So work on letting go, you guys. Letting go of things and know that everything is going to be amazing in the end and that it's going to make you a stronger, better, more amazing person because of it. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for being here and for watching. Love, light, and blessings to you all always. Peace. See you soon.